Okay guys, we're back to page 9 in our notes, and we're going to be going to the box below the bar graphs. So we said we were going to discuss bar graphs and histograms, which we did last time, and today we're going to look at line graphs. Okay, so let's come on down to the next box and we'll go ahead and get line graphs in there. And we can pause along the way when you need to. Line graphs also have a y-axis and an x-axis. Now, line graphs are a little different. They still have frequency in a way, but line graphs are specifically used to show change over time. Okay? They show how something changes over time, and we can also call this a trend, right? Something that, a pattern that seems to be happening over a period of time. So change over time, trends, or we could say patterns over a time period. And when we think of change over time, that tells us pretty much literally how our graph is set up. We have change, and that change is kind of hovering over our time. Okay, so our time goes across, our change goes up and down. So time can be seconds, minutes, it could be days, it could be months, it could be weeks, it could be years. So it just depends on what you're measuring, okay? So I'm just going to go with some days of the week. I'll say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, okay? And we want to show how something changes. So let's just imagine that we started working out, and so we were trying to see how many push-ups we could do over a week. We would want to see how many push-ups we did, how that would change over the course of a week. So I'm just going to randomly, in a line graph, basically, you just have your intervals here. So I'm going to say maybe I was able to do 0, and then I'll go by 5s, although that would probably be generous. I don't think I could do very many. So if we said on Monday, I was only able to do 2, and then maybe I worked my way up, and Wednesday I was able to kind of do the same, and then Thursday, maybe Friday, Saturday, and then we'll say oops. Alright, so for each day I just put the dot on whatever number of push-ups I was able to do. And then on a line graph you go ahead and connect the dots so that it helps you to see the change or the trend, right? So we could look at this and say, well, it looks like Mrs. Kidd was able to do more, then she maintained that, then maybe able to do more, and then maintain that, but then boom, she kind of fell off a little bit, and that was on Sunday. So we might be able to look at that and say, well, she was feeling strong throughout the week, but then towards the end of the week she started getting tired, or maybe she ate junk food on the weekend and so she wasn't able to do as many. So there could be several reasons for that, but we can see that there's a trend and there's a pattern, and we can see that my ability to do push-ups is changing over time. Now, I would need much more than 1 week's worth of data to draw any good conclusions on that, but it does show me the beginning of a trend. So now you guys have another short video on line graphs, and then you have some practice on line graphs and double line graphs.